What's going on, guys? My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to tell you the biggest problem with manufactured homes. If you're on the fence and don't know whether a manufactured home is going to be right for you, hopefully this video will give you a little bit of clarity from someone who's been involved in the industry for a little bit over 10 years. The biggest problem with manufactured homes is some people still picture the 1950s trailer when they're thinking about this industry, and therefore don't consider it a viable housing option for themselves, and they end up missing out on something that might just be the perfect option for them. What they don't realize is how much has changed in this industry. We can do anything from tiny homes right to apartment buildings, so they're missing out on what might be the perfect housing solution for themselves and at a more affordable price. Comparing the way things were done in the 1950s to today would be the same as comparing a old television set to a smart TV. It just doesn't make any sense. Was there issues with some of the older homes? Yeah, there was. I'm working on removing an old home to put a new one in right now. And the way they did things when this was put in compared to what we do now is an absolute joke. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The first problem I see with this house is it's so low to the ground. And if you notice, none of that skirting I've opened up right here to go under. None of the skirting is vented, and they've actually got dirt piled up on the outside, so there's no airflow getting in there before I opened it up. And then, look at, there's no space under there. There's no vapor barrier either, so there's nothing preventing moisture coming out of the ground going directly up into this house, which is, when we go inside, you'll see it has happened. But I got to go under there and cut the services. So I'm cutting the sewer and the water so that we can take this house out of here. And I'm not looking forward to getting under there. Look at that. Look at all the, oh. Now, we'll get out of here. This is the nastiest house that I've ever been under, by far. It is just a whole nother level. But the surfaces have now been cut, and we can take this baby out of here. I can't wait. I'm almost out. God. I was expecting it to be nasty under there, but you know what? It was a whole nother level. It exceeded my expectations. That was just something else. I think what made it so bad was the fact that this house is so low to the ground. There was no room to crawl, and the spider webs are coming down from the top. No vapor barrier, so it's soft and you can smell the mold. It's just a bad situation all around. Okay, we're inside, and I want to show you what can happen to a house if it's not set up properly and it starts to rot from underneath. Obviously there's some maintenance issues here as well, but I think what probably happened is they realized it had mold in it. They realized it wasn't worth fixing, so they just let it go. And this is what really hurts our industry, because people see this and they assume that every manufactured home, including the new ones, are built and set up the same way. But what they don't understand is the changes that have been made to the building codes, the changes that have been made to the setup regulations. So even if this one was built the exact same way it was when it was brand new, if it was set up with the new regulations with vapor barrier underneath and a little higher off the ground with vented skirting, it wouldn't have had a lot of the problems that you see here in this home. But people still paint our industry with a broad brush, not knowing what we're doing with these houses now. Like, they're absolutely incredible. So this is a great example of what we don't do anymore. I'm getting out of here. What you just saw and what we do today cannot be compared. That's a thing of the distant past, and that's why we're going to get rid of it. And I'm going to continue to get rid of those one by one. There are a lot of people who absolutely love manufactured homes, myself included. Even though the industry becomes more popular every year, I still think the biggest problem is that the people that haven't taken the time to learn more about homes manufactured indoors might be missing out on their perfect home. That's all I've got for today. I'm going to continue sharing everything I do with manufactured homes. So if you find that interesting, subscribe to my channel and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.